Peace, love, and blessings. This is the Sacred Empress Alitash and the Melanated Mayan Mystic, and I'm welcoming you to Mayan Moon Mondays. Let me go ahead and share the screen. Let's get started. And again, welcome to Mayan Moon Monday from February 13th to February 20th. And again, welcome. I'm so glad that you're with me today. There's so much going on this week. So let's go ahead and get started. Um, let's go ahead and take 3 deep breaths. I'm kind of sitting outside. You may hear all kind of things going on. Let's go ahead and take 3 deep breaths. And last time, inhale and exhale. And now I'll recite the prayer of the 7 galactic directions. From the east, house of light, may wisdom dawn in us so we may see all things in clarity. From the south, house of night, may wisdom ripen in us so we may see all from within. From the west, house of transformation, may wisdom be transformed into right action so we may do what must be done. From the north, house of the eternal sun, may right action reap the harvest so we may enjoy the fruits of planetary being. From above, house of heaven, where star people and ancestors gather, may their blessings come to us now. From below, house of earth, may the heartbeat of her crystal core bless us with harmonies to end all war. From the center galactic source, which is everywhere at once, may everything be known as the light of mutual love. Ashe. So for this week, the moon is going to be moving through Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. So she's going to be moving through a lot of signs this week. So we're going to be shifting a lot. And how we feel and how we go about getting things done. Now, the moon is going to be void, of course, for 4 different times, spanning 5 different days. The moon is void, of course, when she is moving from one sign into another. And when the moon is void, we don't want to start anything new. We want to complete things. We want to focus internally, whether it's our physical internal with our homes or our personal center inside, cleaning our mind, body, spirit, what have you. The moon is best when void to do those things. Anything new that we start, we will have to do over. We won't get the result we wanted, or we will actually get no result at all. The moon phase for the week, we started the week in the last quarter moon. The rest of the week, the moon is waning crescent, so we are losing light. We are continuing to release from the full moon, and we're preparing for the new moon, which is going to be on next Monday. We are currently in the 8th galactic moon of integrity, where we are becoming in harmony. We are modeling ourselves our harmonized selves and we are moving in integrity. So for this month between the 7th and um, the 13th, it is definitely, and I'm sorry, I know I have the date wrong for the month of integrity. So, but it is, of our best interest for this 8 galactic month to move in integrity. And as we're moving through the calendar, you'll see a color and it is associated with the specific phase and a specific direction. So when you see the color red, it's going to stand for initiation and it's going to be the eastern direction. When you see the color white, it is associated with the refinement phase. It's the northern direction. When you see the color blue, it's associated with the transformation phase, associated with the western direction. And when we see the color yellow, it is associated with ripening, and harvest and the southern direction. So the energies that we are going to be operating on a bigger level from the 13th through the 14th, we will be processing and making formulations. From the 15th through the 19th, we're going to be in the energy of output, where our expressions are going to be important. And then on the 20th, we are going to be in the energy of the matrix, where we are going to be self-regulating. So let's go ahead and get started. If you have any questions, definitely raise your hand. We start off today on Monday with the blue spectral monkey. Whenever we have the blue monkey, it's a very interesting wave spell or interesting day. We are going to be transformed by playing, by realizing that life is not so serious, and to just like take an active role in having fun and connecting to the energy of today, because today is where the power is. And it will help us to break any illusions, or we're going to be feeling stuck in our illusions. And then the whole point is to tap into our magic. Our magic is actually the higher power for Monday, and it is going to be powered up by two. We have the spectral tone of liberation. So we're going to release things that we don't need. In addition, things that we don't need that have run its course will also dissolve, and we are definitely going to feel liberated. Monday is the first day of a void of course, where we're going to be moving out of Scorpio into Sagittarius. Sagittarius is all about expansion. It's about our emotions expanding. It's about having an emotional connection to just want to be more, whether we're traveling more, whether we have a better vision, whether we're going into higher education, or even if we are going on a vision quest. We also have our last quarter moon, where the energy feels really stressful. We have come to internal adjustments where we want to act, but the energy in the last quarter moon is more internal. So we definitely want to focus on letting go of things that we don't want. And we want to work on current things, but definitely not anything new, because we're in a void, of course, and because we're in the last quarter moon. So these energies don't go well with starting new things. So let's not do that today. Next, we go into Tuesday. We have the yellow crystal human. We are guided by the higher power of flowering. So just a continuation of things. Just as life continues, we are in a state of flowering on Tuesday. We're also in the vibration of cooperation. So when we are dedicated, um, and we are coming together as one, or our ideas come as one, we are able to cooperate. The yellow crystal human also is about our free will. Um, so also, it's just going to be really important that, you know, we focus on what we want. It's definitely nice to serve other people, but today, um, we are, once we're in cooperation with ourselves, we're going to be able to cooperate with people and situations around us. Because we're tapping into our wisdom, and we are using our own influence on Tuesday. So Tuesday is a positive day. We are continuing to expand. The moon is in Sagittarius, and the moon is a waning crescent. So we are, consolidating. We're um, concluding. This is not a time to grow new things. We're removing anything that we don't want. Definitely a release phase, and we're processing. We're also in the second week of the galactic month. So the focus of the month should be adjustments, should be organization. On Wednesday, we move into the red cosmic skywalker. So that cosmic vibration lets us know, first of all, that this is the last day of a wave spell. So this is that last day. We're tapping into the red cosmic skywalker. Um, when we're in that cosmic vibration, it is about being present. So Wednesday, we definitely want to be present. We are also going to focus on what we are enduring, what we are currently lasting, and going through, and also transcending. So what are we enduring? What are we transcending into another energy? The moon is in Sagittarius. We experience our second void, of course. The moon is going to move into Capricorn. The moon, so we're not going to really be focusing on our emotions from Wednesday. Um, we're going to be focusing on long-term planning, where we also, want to seek recognition, and we also can get recognition for the things that we've achieved. And when the moon is in Capricorn, we should reserve that time for doing things that require extra discipline. The idea of having a plan is really important, because as Skywalker, we're guided by navigation. So everything starts with a plan, with a map, knowing that we want to get from one place to another, planning out how we're going to get there. This is an initiatory energy with the red cosmic Skywalker. It's about exploring. It's about being woke. And it's about having space. We literally have room to expand. Also, with the moon being in Sagittarius, we are the Skywalker. We can explore. We have room to explore as much as we are awake to what's going on, to be able to do so. Wednesday is also a root chakra day. So we can definitely work on breaking our generational curses on Wednesday, with this Sagittarian energy, with this Skywalker energy. We can definitely move into new territory. Now let's move on to Thursday. I am excited about Thursday. First of all, we are hype. We have a abundance of refinement energy. This refinement energy, we are making things pure. We are organizing. We are adjusting. Um, and we're also starting a new wave spell on Thursday. This wave spell is the second wave spell of the initiation cycle. So we should be moving and grooving first of all. Then we're going to move it into the next gear with this white magnetic wizard because um, we are full of energy of adjustments. We are making adjustments so we can continue to start our new things. Um, the moon is in Capricorn. So this is not energy where we are attached to our emotions. Rather, we need to be attached to our achievements and what we want to achieve. The white magnetic wizard um, is going to be a signal into what we are mastering for this next 13 days. So already the second week of the initiation cycle, we are talking about mastery. So you have to understand in the enchantment cycle, you have already laid the foundation of what's going to happen. Now we're moving into a 13-day period of mastery where we're guided by timelessness. So if we enchant ourselves, we will start to enchant others. Our receptivity will bring what we need to us, especially on that magnetic day. And we're going to move into a state of timelessness. So for this 13-day cycle, you want to mimic your success. You want to mimic things that are going to take you into a timelessness nature. What do you want to always be like this? Scripted and every day for the next 13 days, those are your mantras. And it's going to initiate you into your new world. We're in the time cell of expression. So we need to express who we are. We need to adjust. We need to enchant. We need to be receptive. And we need to plan for this future. Plan in this energy where we have everything. And if you look at the sign, the wizard has his or her eyes closed. And we're going from the energy in our crown and we're bringing it down and we're coming from ourself and we are going outward. So on this day, I want you to be very, very cognizant of what things pop up. These are the things that you're going to get help with through the initiation cycle. This also lets you know what to focus on for the next 13 days. And let me mention what I feel like is the most important is that the white magnetic wizard is the wave spell in which Elitas was born, the melanated Mayan mystic is born during the white magnetic wizard. So energies that you pick up will definitely let you get some keys into the existence of Alitash. So we start the week, the white magnetic wizard, the wave spell. It starts with the moon in Capricorn, which is my moon, and we just gonna take off from here. The moon continues to wind, to release, in preparation for the new moon that we're going to have on Monday. Now let's go ahead and move into Friday. On Friday, we have the blue lunar ego. We're guided by the higher power of accomplishments. What have we accomplished? Knowing what we've accomplished is going to help us today. The lunar vibration is a challenge. So we're either going to challenge some kind of thing that we see already, or we're going to be challenged to break through the illusion which we started with that blue monkey in the beginning of the week. But we're going to be able to polarize and stabilize through this tone of challenge. Now, the blue eagle also is about vision, and we're going to create from our mind our vision. And again, when I said scripting is going to be so very important, Friday tapping into that script is going to be really important because we're building. We have the higher power of our accomplishments. The moon is in Capricorn, so we're less likely to be triggered and more likely to be able to tap into what we really want. The blue lunar eagle. So that also takes us to our next void, of course. The moon is going to be void on Friday and Saturday. So we definitely want to plan. We definitely want to work on our scripting and visioning. And even though this is the energy of expression, we don't want to start expressing. So if we have tapped into this expression energy from Wednesday, then we are good. If you haven't, we don't want you to start doing that on Friday. Just wait until Sunday. So like we said, the moon is void, so you really tap into that energy Friday, Saturday when that moon is in Capricorn, because the planning is going to be easy. And then if you need to adjust, you'll probably automatically know what adjustments need to be made because you have your vision with that blue lunar ego. And then on Saturday, we're moving into the yellow electric warrior. So any questions that you have, that yellow warrior is going to use our wisdom, and we're going to know to ask questions and ask the right questions. Don't be scared. So we have that fearlessness. We have the ability to answer, and we have intelligence. There is a natural intelligence that the universe has, God has, that we have inside of us because we're a part of our creator. So we can question without fear, and we have the this electric energy of service where we're active, where we're bonded to. We become activated, and it encourages us to be of service. Now we're guided by the universal fire, so whatever needs to happen, we gonna spark it. It's gonna jump off. Um, Meanwhile, the moon is going to move out of Capricorn, um, and the last part of the void, and move into Aquarius, where we're going to want to know more, knowledge. We have our plan, then we need to back it up with information. The moon in Aquarius is going to help us with that. We're going to be we're going to want to be around people like us, people who are open and um, ready to take on new things. Or if we're not like that, then we still want to be with people like us with lower vibrations, so on and so forth. We're thinking about the future. It's literally an electric day. The yellow electric warrior, the moon in Aquarius, Uranus is all about electricity. So we can fire things up even though it's yellow and it's a harvest. This is a perpetual harvest that we're going to be able to tap into. And again, we're letting go of things that we no longer need because we have a new moon coming up in which we want to create and initiate, because we're still in the beautiful initiation cycle, which is going to last up until March 26th. If you are interested in having a blueprint to help you initiate your goals, your dreams, in a way that is in tune with nature, then you definitely want to be a part of the initiation cycle group, where you get an initiation cycle booklet letting you know all the energies that are going on a daily basis and how they affect and influence you as well. Um, on Sunday, we have the red self-existing earth. I love the self-existing vibration, that tone of form, because we have the ability and that self-existing energy. We exist based on how we are, based on how we see ourselves. We define, we measure. We define ourselves, we measure any limits, and we determine what form our lives and situations take. If we don't like it, we can redefine, we can remeasure, and we can reformat. You know what I'm saying? We're in the matrix, we can self regulate. So we're self existing, we're self regulating. We got it going on this day, especially if we want to be in our own power. We're guided by that higher power of space. So again, we have the energy, we have the physical location um to let us know what do we need to do. Is our space cluttered? Do we have too much things in our space? Are we releasing because we're still in that winding crescent to let go of the things that we don't need. The winding crescent, we, definitely are being moved out of the light, out of what we know, and into what we don't know. So again, we're moving into the womb to create, to move forward. And the last time the moon is void on Sunday in Aquarius. So we're going to move just as quickly as we moved into Aquarius on Saturday. We move out of Aquarius on Sunday and into Pisces. Now, I'm not mad about this sun in Pisces. Um, that marks a new moon for me early, but it's going to be a new moon for everybody because tomorrow, or the tomorrow meaning Monday, we're going to be moving into the new moon. So on Monday, woo-hoo-hoo, it's a still in the week of refinement. We're still making things pure. We're still adjusting, organizing, and this is a day of adjustments. And we have the white overtone mirror for Monday. The moon is in Pisces. We're guided by the higher power of death. What needs to be gone, poof, be gone. We are in the overtone tone of radiance. So we are able to empower ourselves to command our life station and to radiate the power of who we are. That definitely is impacted by perspective. The mirror always lets us know how we see ourselves and the things around us. So we definitely have that energy to empower ourselves and to command. And what a beautiful day to have that energy, because it's a new moon and Pisces. So we're going to begin a new phase. We're going to begin our new relationship. We don't have a void, of course. We can do our new moon ritual, um, and we can empower our highest and best self and be guided by what needs to go, what is ready to be transformed. Let us transform it now, because we're in the initiation cycle. And in that initiation cycle, we are starting the things that we have enchanted, and the things that we are ready for, and then what spirit has lessons for us as well, to initiate us, to assist us in reaching our highest and dearest selves. So that is the Mayan moon calendar for the week of February 13th to February 20th. Let me again let you in on some Mayan energies and services that we have going on. Again, this is the 8th galactic moon of integrity. It started on the 7th. It ends on the 6th of March. And we are in the beautiful, beautiful initiation cycle from the 3rd up into the 26th. I hope that you guys are enjoying this initiation cycle. For me, it has been a submersion into different, deeper levels of what I've been learning from last year, and just opening me up. I feel like my most powerful self. The initiation cycle will do this. Um, we have a new wave spell, again, the second wave spell of the initiation cycle, where we are adjusting, we're making things pure. It's the white magnetic wizard. We have our Mayan moon calendar subscription. It's a little more detailed than what you guys see here. It's $25 a month, and what you get is a calendar every week highlighting what's going on with the um, Mayan calendar, and along with Grandma Moon. And also you get the PDF of the lunar month that we are currently in. All that for $25 a month. And we also, if you are not interested in a subscription, but you want to have a manifest, a blueprint of the month, how to navigate what energies, what's the best time to do what, then you can get that Galactic Moon of Integrity PDF as a standalone for $8. And lastly, the Initiation Cycle webinar and club is available for $60. It's a recording at this point. If you want to do a one-on-one with me, you can also do that. There's a link that, of course, I don't have here. But if you want to send a donation or have any of those services, you can link with my Cash App here or PayPal, and we can move on from there. And let me go ahead and stop sharing my screen. Do we have any questions or comments? No? Okay. Then I want to thank you so much for joining for Mayan Moon Monday. And again, I'm sorry, I'm moving so fast. Thank you so much for being a part of Mayan Moon Monday. I will be here next week. Enjoy your week. Move strong and powerfully forward. Peace and love.